comes to burgers, they really have had bad press. But you know, if you make them at home, they can be amongst the healthiest of fast foods. In this month's Essay Life magazine, I devote my whole article to burgers. All sorts of different types that you might like to try, including this one, an Asian-inspired pulled pork bun, which is really delicious. The hero of this dish is the pork belly, and there's no trick really to making it super tender. You just have to cook it for a long time. Now, firstly, we have to take off the rind to make the crackling. Make sure it's scored and put it onto a baking tray. Then brush it with a little bit of oil and then sprinkle it generously with salt. That goes into a hot oven at 210 degrees for about 30 minutes until it's nice and crisp. Then we cook our pork belly. Pop it into a baking tray lined with paper, and then this is the secret that gives it all the flavour. We make a sauce using Chinese rice wine char siu sauce, and then we flavour that with a cinnamon stick, a star anise, and some mandarin peel. This is just fresh mandarin peel, but you can buy dried as well. Now, this goes into the oven covered with a bit of alfoil for 4 hours, 160 degrees. After 4 hours, our pork is meltingly tender. And now what we need to do is take the fat off, we don't need that, and discard it. Just like that. Now all those pan juices that were in here, the marinade, I've put into a saucepan and reduced it right down so that it becomes a lovely sticky glaze. And this is what we mean by pulled pork. Look, it just comes away so easily like that. Just keep going, doing that all the way along. If you find too much fat, just take it away. There's plenty of meat here. Put that all in a bowl, and then pour over the glaze that you've made. Just like so. Give that a lovely stir, and that moistens it really nicely. This beautiful pork goes into a rice bun with this salad. I've got cucumber, 2 kinds of cabbage, and some carrot, and my dressing is quite simple. It's got fish sauce, vinegar and sugar, and a little squeeze of lime juice at the end. You'll also notice a little bit of coriander in that. And if your family's able to have peanuts, just sprinkle some peanuts over the top for a bit of crunch. Then cut up your crackling into little pieces for a garnish. Then take your roll and spread it with this delicious chili jam. I've given you the recipe for that. Be quite generous, it's not that hot. Then we need our pork. Be generous with that as well. And some lovely healthy salad. Sprinkle a little bit of pork crackling like that. And you might need a toothpick to hold all that goodness in. I like to serve these with some onion rings, a classic fast food with an Asian twist. You can download this recipe from our website or find it in this month's Essay Life magazine with lots of other burger recipes.